From the stadium that hosted Super Bowl 48 back in 2014, there's a look at MetLife Stadium here in East Rutherford. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Chicago Bears and the New York Jets. 2-1-2 teams, each hoping to get back to 500, and we're underway in Week 4. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll be brought down here as the penalty flags come in right away, and we may have a face mask here right at the start. Officials so cognizant of that call nowadays, but that one looked pretty easy.
Yeah, you're right. They took out of their hands having to wonder whether it's a 5-yard or a 15-yard inadvertent or not. Now, it's a lot easier. You see it, you call it.
And now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage. Trubisky gives to Cohen. And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43. He'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play at 2nd down.
Nice job by that defensive front there to hold him to a short gain on 1st down. Well played, I must say.
Yeah, only getting 1 yard. There was no room to run. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Off the play fake, here's Trubisky. Hits his target, it's Taylor Gabriel. And that's going to be another 1st down as the tackle made at the Jets' 35. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. 1st down, a run with Cohen. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. 14 yards in a Chicago 1st down.
And there we see an early burst that makes him one of the leading rushers in the league.
Well, I want you to know, I listened to you yesterday when we were watching film. You said write down the word vision for him. It was on display there, wasn't it?
It certainly was, because he allows the blocks to set up in front of him. And if that continues, it'll be a long afternoon for those guys trying to play some defense.
Recon, 132 fighter.
On 1st down, they go right back to Cohen. And this will be a gain of 6 when it's all said and done. Down to the 15 from the 21. If you start assessing what went wrong last week, Charles, in their loss, had nothing to do with the ground game. They ran it well.
And you also have to say to yourself as a team, don't go away from what worked. That's not the reason the game was lost. Running the football over time, when you do it consistently, usually translates into wins.
And they're hoping to do it consistently here.
Lock in. On
2nd down and 4. Trubisky, the screen pass here to Cohen. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. The Bears on the move. They've got another 1st down.
I like the screen being called here early in the game, especially on the opening drive, because, Brandon, when guys come out of the locker room, especially those pass rushers, they are so amped up to get to the quarterback that you can use that against them, and a screen pass is a great way of doing it. A lot of teams against good pass rushing teams, they want to run the screen 10 to 12 times in a game.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Bears. Tariq Cohen with touchdown number 7 on the year, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Tavecchio good on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Tavecchio. That's fielded in the end zone. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. Darnold going to lead the Jets up now, 1st and 10 at their own 21. Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And he's upended after a gain of 4 up to the 25-yard line. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down. From the 25 on 2nd down, Darnold. And they're going to take over right there at the 22-yard line. Well, not a good omen there. His first throw of the afternoon intercepted.
And I know what the fans are thinking right now. I hope there's not negative thoughts in his head going forward since that's his first throw of the game. But one of the things I remember about him coming out of school is he's able to wipe things away pretty easily and move on.
Yeah,
let's go set lunch.
After the interception, here's Trubisky. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. They take to the air on the first play of the drive, and the pass just a little bit off there.
I thought there was some turbulence in the pocket there. Took him off platform, off schedule, unable to get set and make a nice throw.
So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. They'll run on 2nd down with Cohen. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Sets him up nicely. 1st and goal. It was a pickup of 14. Getting the sense, Charles, they're going to put a big emphasis this afternoon on the run game.
And why not? What we're seeing so far is working pretty well from them. And here's the best part. We always talk about the best performers do their job when the lights come on.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Bears. Taylor Gabriel, his first touchdown on the year as the Bears push further out in front. Extra point up and good by Tavecchio. And that'll make the score 14-0. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Tavecchio. That'll be taken in the end zone. Now a hit and a loose football. And they will finally stop him, but a great return gets that football all the way down to the 16-yard line. So a teammate picking him up there, that was nearly disaster.
And the way that you coach these things, you want to make sure you have eyes towards the return guy because you want to make sure that the catch is secured. A lot of teams do that. They have at least one guy. Okay, you're responsible for making sure he secures the catch. He's not always...
And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. Tariq Cohen with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season, as the Bears push further out in front. Boy, these guys are off to the races, Charles. 20-0 already, extra point pending.
Yeah, you always hear that term. They just boat race someone. Heck, it's car race, motorcycle race, plane race, whatever you want. Right now, they are sprinting past them.
Tavecchio good on the extra point, and that makes the score 21-0. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Tavecchio. And no return on this one. It's the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
Let's go.
Here's a throw out wide to Anderson. He finds an opening past the 40 and brought down across the 50 to the 49-yard line. 23 yards the pickup there.
And let's face it, that what we just saw there, not a surprise, is it? I mean, this is what he does well. And if you don't tackle him as soon as he catches the ball, this is the end result. Big yardage afterwards.
Got the speed, the agility, so good with run after catch. And we're only in the first quarter, so they better get a wrangle and a hold on that quickly.
Yeah, you're exactly right. And what's really difficult to try and defend him is if you want to press him so that you get him on the ground quickly after the catch, a lot of times he'll just run past you at the initial point of contact, and he'll go deep.
So you're down early. How do you get back in the game, maybe establish the run? I think they're trying to do that.
I'm with you on that one, and what I like about the message is that there's no panic from the head coach. He's already told his offensive coordinator, let's run the football, let's get things settled down a little bit and find our way back into this game.
7 yards there and a first down.
They're making it look easy out there. Another first down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. Here's Darnold. Open man is Robbie Anderson. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. The end result, 21 yards. First red zone opportunity now for the Jets. They have a 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line. Now it's Darnold. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. So he can't hang on, and as I watch that unfold, I remembered an expression that I've heard, maybe from you, I don't know, but you're going to get hit anyways, might as well hold on to the ball.
Well, you know a coach said that, right?
Yeah. Not
an actual player. Not a chance at all. Way easier said than done.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
Hey, man, watch the boot, watch the boot.
They go back to the ground with Jones. And strong running there as he's inside the 10 and down to the 8-yard line. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5.
He's coming. Double up, double up. He's coming, double up.
And they try to sweep to Jones. And not even back to the line of scrimmage this time as they're on him quickly once more. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. And his kick is right there. It's good. And the deficit drops now from 21 down to 18. So they've put together a good little drive there, but ultimately stalling out in the red zone.
Yeah, I know a lot of people look at it as a little bit of a negative. They didn't get 6 points out of it, right? Didn't get the touchdown. But that's actually okay. They got 3 points. Able to give their defense a little bit of rest, let them settle down over there. So all in all, to me, that's a good drive.
Around the NFL, a game going on in Washington. Early lead in that one for the Packers. We'll keep you updated on that one as it progresses.
Get up.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And the ledger for them so far looks pretty good, doesn't it?
It certainly does. Touchdown.
Now Trubisky lost the football. But the Bears look to get this one back, and indeed they did. So they'll keep possession.
On plays like this, when the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is a quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Now Trubisky. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They'll sack him on what ought to be the final play of this first quarter. 21-3 is your score after one. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
Lock in, lock in. Hey, Delta. Hey, we got
and indeed, that's what they'll do as they run it here. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the 20 at the 18. A pretty good effort there, 9 yards, but not enough. We'll likely see the punt team now on 4th down. Here comes the Bears punter now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And he gets it away, a directional kick going toward the sideline. And now that'll kick out of bounds, and this is going to be spotted back at their own 30. Oh, man. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And this, let's face it, an important drive if they're going to get back into this ballgame.
Think about going into the locker room down 21-10 as opposed to 21.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Eddie Goldman with a sack.
3 scores down, not even a halftime yet. They're not getting much generated offensively. They've got to figure it out.
It's tough because this defense just seems to be playing with so much confidence right now.
They really are. They are on their toes, and they're getting at them.
So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. Now Darnold. This is Coleman with the ground. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against him because you're running away from people on it.
Here goes Hut. Mike, 56, right there, 56. He can't hang. He's not going to get me. Red 80. 56 to Mike, boys, 56. Check, 56.
Throwing here on 3rd down, Darnold. He finds his target, it's Crowder. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. Give him 15 yards on that one, and the Jets move the chains. Now a 1st down carry by Jones. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down. Another example right there how this defense really is winning the entire game at the point of attack.
Yeah, right there at the line of scrimmage because they are dominating it. It allows their interior guys to get upfield and spill into the backfield. So how are you going to combat that? You know, because they bring in your tight end, keep him in. Your running backs, they have to step forward. Bottom line, your offensive line has to block them first to give yourself a chance.
19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
56. Mike, 56. Right there, 56. Let's put them on the buses. Let's put that team on the bus. Here you go, young lady.
Darnold from the gun. He'll air this one toward Coleman. This is caught. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Corey Coleman, his second touchdown on the season. And the Jets are able to close the gap just a bit. Point after, right down the middle. And it makes the score 21-10. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 29.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30.
Ran, 61, matchbox, lights.
They run. This is Cohen. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. He lost 4 there, and it's 3rd down.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat? And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is well over 300 pounds. He's a big man. Throwing here, Trubisky. Caught by his tight end, Wesco. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. First down for the Bears, a gain of 15.
First down, Chicago.
Now Trubisky on first down. That's complete to the Memphis man, Anthony Miller. And deep he goes into Jets territory before being taken down. It's a big-time play there for the Bears. 43 yards. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. Now Cohen trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and no more. No gain on the play. It'll be second down. This defense against the run, by the way, they're not top 5, but they are top 10.
So what's your philosophy here? Do you try and run the ball against a team that's pretty good against the run? What if you're a pretty good running team? If so, you might want to go ahead and run it anyway because that's your strength.
On second down, it's Cohen. And this may be a carbon copy as he'll again be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Back-to-back stops make it 3rd and 10. Two runs for a net gain of nothing. Now here's 3rd and 10.
Hey, 18. Hey, dude.
On 3rd down, a run with Cohen. And a pretty little juke move there on a nice gain. A good effort there, 9 yards, but it's going to leave him looking at a 4th and 1.
But it brings up 4th down.
Two minutes remaining in this first half of football. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. That drive took him inside the 10. Good job defensively to hold him to 3.
Yeah, I like how you did that. Give a little tip of the cap to the stop troops there because they didn't give up a touchdown in that situation, right? Made them kick the field goal. And, yeah, points went against them, but that feels a whole lot better running off the field.
And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line just across the 25. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2 minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
They still can't get it. And he's taken down, trying to do a little too much, getting outside of the pocket, and it results in a sack. That's sacked by Khalil Mack.
At the 24-yard line.
They'll come up after the sack on a 2nd and 12.
56 is smooth. 56 is the mic. Right here. Mike's 56. Mike's 56.
Here's Darnold. He's going to fire one deep. Middle. He's got a man. Complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. It's a gain of 35.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. The shotgun snap for Darnold. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. Trying to defend the out route there, got the PI call.
And you know what's difficult about that one is sometimes you want to make the undercut move and go for the football, and other times just want to hang on the upfield shoulder and make the tackle. I think he got caught in between and created a foul.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Out of the shotgun, here's Darnold. This to Jarwin. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. Robbie Anderson, the man he was looking for. And it'll bring up 3rd down. This secondary has been roasted in this first half, but they get a measure of revenge there. Nice play on the deep ball.
Yeah, they're going to need a few more plays like that in order to get their confidence fully back, but that's one step in the proper direction.
They got to get to the 20 to keep the drive alive on 3rd down. To the air again, Darnold. That'll be taken in by Anderson. And he will have the 1st down across the 20 to the 19-yard line. Call it a gain of 7, and it gets him a new set of downs.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Mike, 56, right there, 56. Check the out.
Darnold from the red zone now. It's caught by Coleman. Now the Jets going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches. Throwing again is Darnold. Got an open man, the tight end Jarwin. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. The Jets going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. This is 1st and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime.
56 is Mike. 56 is the Mike. Who that? Mike's 56.
Darnold to throw again. And it's caught. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. A gain of 7 that time. 2nd and goal. So we have come to halftime in what's already a 2-touchdown game. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them. Not much there. Maybe a couple up to the 35.
Well, they still have time to get them established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
From the 35 on second down, Darnold, the tight end Jarwin with it out on the left side. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
When an offense reads blitz, doesn't matter where it's coming from, tight ends know that they become a big part of the passing game because they should be an easy outlet when all those extra bodies are trying to get to the quarterback. A hot route, so to speak.
This is Jones. And he'll only get a yard, maybe 2, up to the 46.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
At the 46-yard line.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
Target. Ready? Slam.
They'll go again to Jones. And he's got it across midfield and into Bear territory. Good work to pick up 7 yards there. That gets him into a 3rd and 1 situation.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
To throw is Darnold. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Well, they only had a yard to go. They try to pass the football. Defense blitz. Defense got there.
Yeah, I think on this one, this is probably good scouting, understanding a few tendencies, and figuring out that, hey, they may take a shot. They dialed up the pressure and got to him.
Calls for the fair catch, makes the fair catch just inside the 15-yard line. No return, but it goes down as just a punt of 31 yards. And it'll be 1st and 10 Bears from deep in their own territory. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They were able to get the ball back here, didn't surrender any points. Now they'll look to add to that lead.
And how about the boost the defense gave them? Going right out on the field, shutting them down, not giving up any points, and turning the ball back.
Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Avery Williamson. And he is going to bring this back inside the 20 to the 18-yard line.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
56. Check 56. And we got to get to the ball. 80. Let's keep moving. Converge. Kill. Right there. 80. 56.
After the interception, here's Darnold. That is caught by Anderson for a Jets touchdown. Robbie Anderson, his first touchdown on the year, as his guys are back within a single score. Extra point up and through, and that cuts the lead to 24-17. This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And last time, one-play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a one-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback you got a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33.
Come on, baby. Let's see what you got.
This is Cohen. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. They go play action. Trubisky. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
The beauty of route running is it doesn't matter what position, everyone's doing the same thing. In this case, tight end, selling the vertical route. Get the defensive back on his heels, break off for the corner, and with good timing, you get a completion as we just saw there.
On first down, it's Cohen. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards.
Now, this is an example of breaking down a defense because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
Come on, 180. Check 53. Hey, here we go. Let's go. Here we got Mike, number 53. Mike, 53.
Now they'll run it with Cohen. And this time they're able to bottle him up as they'll stop him at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
2nd and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10.
Hey, watch it, watch it. Hey, ball. 83, 218, jump.
Trubisky will throw. The screen pass here to Cohen. Down he goes at the 10 with a solid pickup of 8.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass, looked like it was coming together, looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid gain.
Second down pass play got him 8 yards. Now they've got a 3rd and a couple remaining. They'll run it. Here's Montgomery. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down. Good hold, and right down the middle.
Never in doubt. Just the way you used to hit them, partner.
You mean like kicking the ball?
Exactly.
Well, that was in high school.
Doesn't matter. I don't care what level. You hit them, they go through.
Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll take this one near the 25.
What up?
The 26-yard line.
Let's go.
Oh, shit. How many?
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Nah, I had one pulse in my back left. Shit. Nope. All he did was he gave me a shot, and you could feel that needle too. And it's crazy because
Oh, y'all talking about the
more
I forgot you got your
Yeah,
face
way
beat
too
up
This
today.
is 1st and 10
Yeah.
at the 47.
Oh, yes,
You kind of hear it. You have mad gauze pads in your mouth.
And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
That
He was looking
hurt.
for Jamison Crowder there. And it's 2nd down.
The out route's such a timing route that sometimes the guy throwing the ball just throws it almost blindly, just kind of counts on that timing winning.
boy.
And in this case, the ball was batted away.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Here's Darnold. Into the hands of his receiver, Anderson. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made here at the Bears 19. Darnold now 5 straight completions here in this 2nd half. 1st and 10. Jones. And he'll take this down for about 4 yards down to the 15.
That's one of the reasons I like to blitz even on rundowns. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the 2nd level.
Is your face swollen on that side? Yep.
To throw on 2nd and 6. Darnold. Looking left side, he's got it complete. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11.
Yup mouth.
4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down. They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at 3rd down here. Back now here on EA Sports. It's Jet football, but they trail here as we start the 4th quarter. That one complete to Anderson. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. 2 yards is all they'll get on the completion. It's 4th down.
Stop this nigga on defense. Man.
So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. And his
Running this. I should have ran this.
And this is back down to a 7-point game. All right, so they needed 2 scores to get back in the game. The field goal there, maybe not exactly what they wanted, but the necessary 1st step.
There's still time remaining, and there's enough time to get it done. They've got to get it the least a 3 and out here to get the ball back, preferably a takeaway.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. The field goal we just saw has us now at a 1-score game, and on this side of the football, it's getting pretty tenuous, a little stressful.
Blood pressure up a little bit, you think?
I think up a lot of it.
Could you imagine taking the pulse right now?
It's all messed up.
Camera out there on that side of the ball, but here's what the deal is. I think what we've observed is a team that's been playing not to lose, as opposed to playing to win. And they've got to get back to that, and that means opening things up again, being a little more free in what they're trying to get done on offense.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. On the give, this is Cohen. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down.
He's still rumbling, isn't he? Still looking fresh in this one, despite the heavy work.
Ooh,
but you and
boy.
I both know, well conditioned, and he did
hit
tell
that
us that he
gym
thrives
a little
on
bit
being
too
in his
hard
feet
yesterday.
late in ball
I
games.
had
Yo, what happened against Bilbo?
Man, the game just, I don't know. I honestly, I can't even speak on it. The game was just like, it was a weird game. It was just a weird game. Like, you ever played that, and the nigga was 0-5, and it felt like Madden wanted him to win? It was just a weird game. Like, there's one drive where I double-teamed Aaron Donald twice and even shifted the line to block that side, and that nigga still got through within a half a second.
Gain some yardage and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use what are they going to do?
I know I've been on your neck, Stuart. I'm not tripping.
8 yards.
Nah, he didn't humble me. And then I realized I didn't have a lineman in I didn't have a lineman that was supposed to be starting in the game either.
It's Cohen, and he's going to be stopped up
quickly
here. Just a yard.
Nah, it would've. It would've. He ain't do nothing.
There defensively, something we might see more of here in the fourth quarter.
Oh, that was at the end of the game.
The difference between that and a pass blitz, just trying to get to the quarterback.
Nah, the one at the end of the game, and then, like I said, we just do a bad ball. It's all good. Like I said, you're not tripping. Hats off to that guy. Hats off to that guy. You know what I'm saying? He got his first win of the year.
They've only converted once in 4 tries. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. They'll try to run for it with Cohen, and he's going to have a first down as he's brought
Yeah. Oh, yeah. We done hurt Tyreek Cohen. What you going to do now? Force feeding that nigga.
Dude, why?
What's going on,
I think you feel like Kanye out here. Niggas out here like Kanye.
Nah, I was out of commission for like 3 days. I didn't eat nothing.
4 yards on the dump off at 2nd down.
What?
Run.
From just shy of midfield.
Trubisky.
Oh my God! That's not a
day.
Contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
It is tough to complete
This
passes
another day.
The windows that you see open,
Nigga just doing the triple coverage.
What up with you, man?
Target against his zone before the next guy
Who?
can get there and make a play.
Not easy for any quarterback, no matter the situation, and there the defense won the battle.
Hello, Jeremy.
Hello, Twan. What's up, man? You alright? How you living?
I'm all right, man.
The Bears on 3rd down, 2 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and 6.
Oh.
From the gun, it's Trubisky. Flushed out.
There's several people I would like.
Trubisky lost the
Oh, let's go.
Scooped up by the Jets and his crew.
Yeah, I know you're gonna challenge that one.
Oh, Will ain't shit, man. Will like the only nigga left I can beat.
5-yard line.
He like the last one.
I gotta redeem myself. I gotta play Will this week.
Will like the last nigga in the league I can beat, man.
Here you go. He can't beat me, so he got to swing on somebody else's nuts. I hear you.
I love what you just said there. You nailed
I
it.
hear you.
If the ball is shifting or moving before the knee or any other part of the body hits the ground, then that'll be considered a fumble.
Okay.
I don't know. I'm gonna talk to the family. Schedule the press conference. And pretty much
the field position game such an overlooked facet, Charles.
About to call it quits, guys. I'm out of here.
What an ideal punt.
An ideal punt.
Chill. You gotta sit till at least the end of the season. That's what I'm doing.
Yeah, I'm gonna finish the cycle.
Puts their defense in a great spot, doesn't it? Gives them a chance
I'm not
At least the end of the season.
I don't keep losing to these bums, dog. I'm out of here. The game done passed me by, cuz.
Up to the 10. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it 2nd down. To throw on 2nd and 6. Darnold and Anderson's
Them Lions, man, I just can't. Man, you know what's crazy? Them fucking Niners, they carry me. They take any issues I have, they just erase me. They just erase it. They erase it. I don't have any issues with the guys. They play for me. Them boys over there in Detroit, them boys can't do shit, man.
At the 40-yard line.
I ain't got no linebackers.
He may want to track down that football because
I think that's the issue. It has to be. I'm good everywhere else. Fucking linebackers.
Yeah, no doubt about it. When you ask the equipment guys to make sure they
It's whatever though, man. Like I said, I had a good one.
Thank you, bro. I was getting off these blocks.
To take the ball away from the other team.
It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 40-yard line.
I don't know what I'm about to do. It was snowing up here earlier.
The loss of a yard.
Man, I walked on Andrews and they locking that bitch down. Andrews Air Force Base?
It's a jet sweep. Here comes Miller.
Yeah, it's extra security.
7 yards on the carry. Make it 3rd and 4 coming up.
That's a really good job right there. Just kept stringing that play out.
Yeah, man.
Wartime, boy.
Only because
I bet you off it.
I thought it was funny.
Picket fence in front of him.
DEFCON. We on DEFCON out here then. Y'all locking down.
Yeah, man, we can't take it easy. You can take like a family member or something on base. They like, nah, nigga.
Oh,
You
yeah,
gotta
that's
go
all,
get
yeah.
them checked
DEFCON,
in.
yeah, you ain't doing nothing on DEFCON.
Draw play here. Trubisky gives to Cohen.
Oh, that's would be a fumble. Oh my goodness, Jamal Adams just demolished.
It sucks though, man. Condolences to anybody that got family out there.
My brother ain't in no more,
So on
boy.
4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. This to
Cause that
perhaps
fool
solve
started
this
some
one away.
shit.
I just don't understand what it's about. That's what I was trying to figure out.
So
Like,
I saw
Fourth quarter, down to the
my
final
brother
2
was
minutes.
asking about it
We've got
on
a one-score
Facebook.
game.
So this guy, he said basically like World Banks or whatever. Iran's one
That's
of the
what
last
I saw. Somebody
Yeah.
said it was about the bank.
Yeah, Iran's like
them
the
being
last country,
Muslim.
you know, that they don't have a banking.
So
Because they did the same thing. Because they said they did the same thing to Gaddafi. That's why they killed him, because he was trying to move out from all currency and make Africa its own currency. Like, fuck that. You gotta go.
Yes, you got that. And then,
That's crazy.
you got that, and then so that's why they went over there and blew some shit up. Well, they didn't blow nothing up. They blew us up first. So now. It's
New York
like real
offense
ugly
taking over
boys.
for their next possession. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Khalil Mack in there to take him down, and the clock will roll.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
I gotta do this homework. Stop playing with it.
Gotta imagine the
No,
pass
I'm in
rush
school
will be
for real
equally
now. I'm over
intense.
here
Second
procrastinating
down
like I did
following
in
the
college.
sack. It's 2nd and 18.
Man, oh man, oh man,
56. Mike, 56. Right there, 56.
Now it's Darnold.
Oh,
Wind up
because he
with
was
positive
coming
yardage.
over.
It's a gain of 3, but now it's 3rd down.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead, he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir. Able to turn that into a positive
playoffs, Sunday, Saturday, and Sunday.
And it looks like
Man,
we've got
I'm
a
on.
dime set here
If I
defensively.
could
6
put-
DBs in the game.
Nah, I keep that to myself.
Darnold now to throw.
You could do what?
Now the pressure comes and he goes
Fine, you
down.
bet on
Just
sports or no?
inside the 10, back at the 9.
Nah.
Khalil
I
Mack
should though, man.
in
I'll
there
make a
for
killing
sack
as
number
much knowledge
127
as I got on
in
this
his
shit.
great career, moving him past Kansas City Hall of Famer Derek Thomas on the all-time list. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. Darnold now to throw. Open man is Robbie Anderson. They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a 1st down. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now Darnold. Escaping the pressure right. Now he'll pull it down. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts. As they get it with 16 seconds remaining on the clock.
Man, this shit. It took me forever to figure out this goddamn internet on this hotel.
Oh, what happened? You had to put a password in or something?
Hell yeah, then I just realized I gotta
find a browser on your PlayStation.
Yo, I forget where that shit is at.
Oh no, he lost the football.
I mean, I'm only getting 30 MPMs. That's almost as much I was getting off my hotspot yesterday.
Yeah, you get that much in the hotel? That's love. Usually it's like 15.
I'm getting 30.
I was in Oklahoma.
30, yeah.
I was in Oklahoma.
Yeah.
I was in Oklahoma. I had to use the hotspot because that internet was trash. What hotel you at?
Candlewood Suites. Candlewood Suites. Oh, I done smoked a couple of them joints out. Fucking with concerts and shit.
It's a good ass hotel, man. They got like, I didn't know they had the stove and all that shit in here. And like, pretty much like, washer and dryer and all that shit paid for. Manny, you funny as shit for coming up with that Kobe bingo shit. Like I literally got on lunch and I saw that shit. I was like, I'm backing out, bro. Well, yeah, dang. What started at the